Today is Tuesday, May 26th, and this is a review of things that we've learned this year in language arts. The first page is a page about adjectives. Remember that adjectives describe a noun. So the nouns we have here today are hamburger and pizza. So you need to think of adjectives to describe a hamburger. And you can think of it as a fancy hamburger. You can think of whatever you want on those toppings. So I'm going to do a couple adjectives for hamburger. I'm going to say hot because usually you have a hamburger that is hot. And next I'm going to say spicy because sometimes you put something spicy on your hamburger. I'll add one more, greasy, because often hamburgers are greasy, but another way you could describe it is as a veggie burger. And so I'm adding that option too for me because I would much rather have a veggie burger than something with meat, but people like all different kinds of hamburgers. All right, so for an example for the sentences, you need to write a sentence using at least two of your adjectives. So my sentence is going to be, I would rather eat a veggie hamburger than a greasy meat hamburger. You write your own sentence and think of, you can use my descriptions too, but then add some of your own. Do the same thing for pizza. You need a sentence down there using two of the adjectives you choose for pizza. Okay, the next page is a reading comprehension practice. You're going to be reading about Apollo 13, which was a spacecraft that went to the moon. Well, they tried to go to the moon. You'll read about it and find out. You can color this little picture when you're done if you want to. After you read this story, go over here and answer the questions. Here where it says main idea of the text, you're going to choose a color and color it in here, and then go back over here and look for the main idea. April 11th, 1970 is an important date in history. That's when the Apollo 13 was launched into space. Its mission was to send three astronauts to the moon. They did not go as planned. Soon the mission was just get the men home safely. And so the next few paragraphs are talking about how they got them home safely. And so that would be the main idea. Often the end of the sentence of the first paragraph, the last sentence, is the main idea. So the main idea was, and once you read the whole thing, you'll see the main idea was about how to get the men home safely. How to get the men home safely. You're going to write that there. And then you're going to find the evidence. Use a different color if you can and do that. And go back and underline how did the mission of Apollo 13 change, and look for the text evidence for that idea. Then you're going to write, why did the team, answer the question, why did the team have to work hard to save them? And find that information in the text. Next is a writing practice where you're going to be using sequencing words like first, next, then, also, after, last, finally. You won't be using all of them probably unless you write extra. I purposely copied this so that you could cut these out without messing anything else up in your booklet. You can cut those out and put them in order of 1, 2, 3, 4. How you would make toast. So remember to start with a creative opening. Say something like, I'm always hungry in the morning and often I like to eat toast. Or something about your baby brother or baby sister. I like to make breakfast for my baby sister. The easiest thing to make for her is toast. Just add some interesting beginning introduction to your paragraph, and then do your first, next, then, last, or you can use the other words if you'd like to.